but you can see how long it takes to build it. And then what's the biggest challenge once you've done it? How do you keep him? How do you keep him from leaving? Because now the guy or girl, they're worth 3 times what you hired them for, and you hire them expensive. I think the biggest, by far, flat down, the biggest challenge in the cybersecurity world is manpower, skills. Huge gap, growing and growing and growing and growing. For various reasons, we can talk about what's being taught versus what's actually needed, but that doesn't matter. There's just a huge gap, and their value is going up and up and up and up. And I've spoken to endless SOC managers who keep telling me, look, we hire 10, 15 guys, we go through extensive training over a year, and 85% leave within 12 months. That's crazy retention. They sign them bonus packages and retention, that doesn't matter. When somebody's offering you 3x your salary, you'll waive the bonus, you'll waive everything, doesn't matter. I'll make it up within 2-3 months of employment. So there's 2 things we put a focus on. Before those 2 things, you have to keep the guys very, very happy. That means they have to be paid well, they have to be treated well. Technical people are challenging people to manage. They need their space, but they need to be managed well and paid well. Having said that, they need to be challenged. You understand that for us, I have one thing phenomenally good going for us, is I service many, many clients in many countries, in many languages, in many sectors. What I can offer my analyst versus what a bank who does just that one thing, if you were an analyst and I were offering you to come work for me at a SOC, and what you did all day was sit and look at my network. That's my network, that's what I do, I'm a bank. Versus I said, okay, come sit in my SOC. We got dozens of clients, doing everything and everywhere around the world. You understand what happens in our SOC versus what happens here. The professional challenge is nothing to compare. It's super, super challenging and interesting for them. Plus, we let them participate or at least partake at the end of hacking simulations. So they get to see how we do the hack. Every time we finish a hack, we take it into the room, into Cerebro. We sit with them and say, okay, here's where our victim or client failed. Now let's see where we would have done it. Would we have caught it? And I can tell you that there's a lot of things that come up and they say, you know what? No, this is new. Let's go update it. Let's go fix it. They're super happy about it. It wasn't relevant 7 months ago. It's not that they're not good. When they wrote that protocol, this kind of attack didn't exist or wasn't well known. Now it is, so you got to keep that. As long as you keep that going and you let them participate in attacks, you let them learn about the kill chains, you let them do an American retailer and a Chinese gaming and an online casino, and if you let them play, so to speak, with all that, then you get good retention with employees. They're happy, and you know this. I say this generation makes me feel old, but that generation of employees, it's not about the money anymore. I mean, if you're 23 years old and you can make what your dad made when he retired, they're making huge amounts of money, as if they were 23 or 30 years in a company. What difference does it make? If I offer you 20% more or 30% less, it doesn't matter anymore. You're single, no mortgages, no family obligations, no wives, no kids. What do they want? They want to play. They want to make good money, so you have to give a good base. They want to play. They want technical challenges. Why did we hire a team out of the army? Because they're a team. They're friends. They know each other. They're sticking together. They have environment. They go out together. They come to work together. You know, you create an environment that they don't want to leave. That's how you retain them.